Petri dish. The Petri dish. The Petri dish.
This is
The Petri dish. The Petri dish. The Petri dish. This is the Petri dish. It's the only show where I drink LaCroix that's off-brand, and it's... You can't play copyrighted material on this podcast.
I can't do that. Forgot we're on all major networks.
Yeah,
With
all of them.
All those great sponsors we got right now.
Yeah, you know, like fuck you, Austin. That's a sponsor.
That's a big sponsor.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a real fuck you or not.
It was.
It might have been.
Definitely was.
Because of the little... You can just edit that out then.
Yeah, no thanks.
I was trying to play the copyrighted song Banana Phone by Canadian artist Rafi.
Why has he got to be Canadian?
I think he's Canadian. I looked it up. I made sure. I did my research.
You can't just go calling people Canadian willy-nilly,
Yeah,
Austin.
well, I mean, I made sure that he was, and he definitely is. And I found out his song was called Banana. The song Banana Phone was made by that dude. And then I made a playlist on Spotify called Latin Tracks to Grind To.
Good.
And that's the only song on it.
Just
No, then I put a
Banana Phone.
Pitbull song on there too.
No, you should just only have...
Well, I needed to put the Pitbull song on there so that way there was like a cover photo for the playlist
Right.
to kind of hide it. So
and then you toss Banana
then
Phone
you
in
toss
there.
Banana Phone as the only other second song in there. So
That's the way to do it. I like making bad Spotify playlists.
yeah, I'm kind of having fun with it. I want to do more.
It's
Trying
one
to
of those
branch
things-
out. My comedy's branching out.
Yeah, I think the last one I put out into the world was songs where they come in hot with the piano.
There's one with like trumpets or something like that, or dueling. No duets where like they kind of talk to each other.
Duets where they talk to each other during the bridge, and there's still only 2 songs in it. I want there to be more, but so far those are the only 2 I found.
Haven't found it anymore yet.
Nope, haven't found any more. But then there's also all the ones where they come in hot with the piano glissando, just sliding in.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there would be a lot more Elton John and Little Richard songs in there, but there isn't. There's a lot.
What
less.
about Billy Joel?
There's Billy Joel.
Billy Joel in
there's
there.
some Billy Joel. There's ABBA.
ABBA, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's
disco. I feel like a lot of disco tracks of that era probably had that.
Yeah, so there's check that.
Look into some
out.
look into some Shaka Khan, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I'll check that out.
I mean, I can't say for sure. It's probably like a deep cut. You'll have to look. You'll have to
Yeah.
get into a lot of Shaka Khan, I think.
I listen to so much Stevie Wonder, and he doesn't do like a
at all.
single one.
No, because he doesn't need it. He doesn't need that.
So sad.
His voice is enough. His voice and his charisma, exuding.
Jackson 5 had one, and it works pretty good.
Oh, what song?
Let's see. Was it "I Want You Back"?
God damn it! Who is that? Stomping around out there like some kind of
Nick,
monster.
did you forget how the door works?
It's all right. He's gone now.
Good.
You can't hurt us anymore.
Let's see if I can pull open my songs that come in hot with the piano.
Spotify playlist.
real quick.
yeah,
Yep,
it's
Spotify playlist.
public, open to the public. You can find
I believe
it.
so. Yeah.
Is there a way to link like playlists of yours to the podcast?
There is, and I
Or
don't
it's just-
know if I really want to be. I guess. I mean, I already am. I'm doing it all for myself.
If you follow Bobby Benedict on
Yeah.
Spotify, for sure.
Then you'll have songs where they come in hot with that piano slide, the classic playlist. And yes, the first song is "I Want You Back" by the Jackson 5. Another one where they come in hot with that piano slide, "Come On Eileen," after that weird little intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so far there's only 5 songs in this playlist.
Well, call in and tell us. Listen, pause this podcast, go to the Spotify playlist he has right now, listen to all those songs, and then go out and find some more for us.
Yeah, find me more, because there's that one. I made one called "Grade A Cheese."
Yeah, I saw that one. That
And
was
that's
cool.
just, it's a fuck load of Tom Jones and Neil Diamond.
I looked at all and was like, oh, these are all good.
Yeah, like it's wonderful to listen to, because it's never a bad time, but it's
There's like 2 Michael
cheesy
Bolton
ass
tracks.
shit. Yeah,
all the songs from those what those
Like
fucking
those
infomercial
commercials, yeah.
CDs. Yeah.
Tell me how am I supposed to... Now on 2 DVDs or 2 CDs. Here and now.
Yeah, that one.
Because I'm your lady.
Always 2 CDs, huh? They can't contain them all on
they
one
can't.
CD. That's
Sometimes it was like a 4-disc collection.
That's crazy. That was what a brief period in human history that was. We'll look back on it like, man, we needed 4 CDs to contain all these.
Yeah. We could have gone to space.
Yeah, we had been in space already.
That's true. And it took
and we had
1,000 sheets of paper.
Yeah, we already had like supercomputers. We still couldn't find a way to put all these songs on compact discs. In a way that was compact dicks. That's what I said.
Compact. Sorry, guys, we got dicks on the brain. We celebrated the Pride Crawl.
Yeah, we're at the Pride Crawl, and that was a fun time.
So there's a dick in the middle of the table.
Yeah, I bought a big old.
We made Austin buy a dick.
No, nobody made me.
We forced him at gunpoint.
Nobody made
to
me
purchase a penis.
Look here. I'm speaking directly to listeners right now. I bought this of my own accord, my own money. There was another gentleman at the table who was looking to just buy a cup for the crawl, and I offered to buy him a dick as well, so we could be dick buddies. But he kind of refused, and I accept that. But no, this was my dick. I bought this with my money, and I wore it proudly for about an hour before it fell off of the beads that it came attached to.
Yeah, I bought a bow tie that was far too bright, especially in the dark. Yeah, and then I think I put it on Nick.
Yeah,
and I think he might have it somewhere.
He still has it.
Forgot it.
Yeah, nice. I like that bow tie. I like the light up things.
Yeah,
I wish this penis kind of lit up a little bit too.
It just had a glowing tip.
Yeah, I mean, because we were like going like in a dark bar, so like no one actually saw my dick around my neck.
I just want to cut out that clip. We were at a dark bar, so nobody saw my dick.
Yeah, just me sounding all dejected about it. It's like, damn it, if only the lights were turned on, then people would have seen my penis.
I'm definitely going to create a compilation. You know how like some other podcasts will have like compilations of funny things people have said on there. It's just going to be you talking about your dick, and then probably Sam saying something crazy,
and then you explaining the concept of that podcast greatest hits clips.
Far too long at the
explaining.
Celine Dion's going to come in hot with the "I'm Your Lady."
Gotta be one DeLonge song in there too.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
I'm going to put in "Wipe Me Like One of Your French Girls." That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that one. All right. What's going on? Why are we here today? What are we talking about?
Fucking
hell yeah. Soap.
Maintenance episode.
I forgot the Irish Spring bar is still on the table.
Yeah, we're still knee deep in the Irish Spring, boys and girls.
It is an Irish Spring, if I do say so myself.
Very quickly deflating balloon animal, which I'm not really sure it ever was an animal. Some chick graduated from like college or something and came into our show wearing that balloon thing, and then they left it on the stage.
Oh yeah, cool.
We stole
that. Was the show a couple weeks ago with Cell.
Oh yeah,
that was the one with that guy.
That reminds me, I have one small redaction to make.
Oh.
We actually got paid the day after that episode came out.
Oh,
which it's still weird that like we didn't get paid that night. He had to like
wait or whatever
to have the money clear from the venue before he could Venmo all of us. I don't believe that shit at all.
Maybe, I was going to say like maybe that's a bar thing. No,
yeah, but guy was still being a douche. But he paid us, so I don't have that gripe anymore.
Cool, that's good. That's really good.
That night was still unpleasant for me.
Oh, man,
but yeah, we got paid, so he's not a total piece of shit.
Well, you made it pleasant for everybody.
Redacted.
Okay. And that guy is you're right. He's still a pretty big douche from what I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I gathered, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
His band sucks. I hope he goes to hell. Just kidding. I don't know.
That was from Austin this time. All right.
I don't know who he is. Maybe he's a decent guy. Maybe he just, when you get in the zone, you're like really in your own fucking ass about doing your art or doing your creative endeavor. You kind of tend to overlook other people's emotions and feelings sometimes. I can just totally see me doing that. At some point down the line,
to that level.
Hell yeah, isn't that the goal with comedy?
Kinda, yeah.
We're all kind of just trying to get to that part.
I don't know. I'm losing so much steam on comedy now.
Oh, jeez, that's okay. That happens. I mean, here in Reno, that's easy to happen. Honestly.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things where like, oh no, I like music again. I don't know, but that was May was my like respite away from going to open mics and trying with comedy.
Yeah,
I feel like I might come back a little bit in June with it. I was just trying to focus on the music and shit, Yeah,
I mean, if you got other things, if you're doing like other things, go for those other things. But if the comedy is your only thing and you don't have like any mental illnesses or issues you got to deal with, then keep doing comedy. Keep coming out and try and get better at it.
Yeah, that's all I can. I mean, really, like, I gave it a good 3-ish years. Yeah. I'm good at it enough now to where I feel like if I step away for like a month or two, I'm not going to come back total dog shit.
Yeah, you're not.
So that'll be good to leave on the back burner because I just don't want to invest things in it.
I'll just co-opt all your fans.
Do it.
Yeah, keep inviting them to stand-up shows then. Get your coworkers out there.
I'll bring so many people.
Yeah.
And then I'll have some sort of triumphant comeback and you'll have kept the fan base alive.
Hell yeah.
Without me ever having to do anything.
I need those people because then I don't get spots. Dang. Rough business.
Yeah,
it's a rough biz. But it's looking okay. I was gonna say up, but I didn't want to give us too much credit.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's people out there who are in the scene right now who have been on the show who are doing some good stuff.
If there's one thing that I am slowly learning is that self-love is important.
Yeah.
And that we should give ourselves the credit that is due to us.
That's why I jack off first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning, and then, clear your head.
Then first thing before I go back to sleep.
There you go.
It kind of empties my head at that point.
It's like meditation.
It's like it's a good bookend.
Sexy meditation.
Yeah, it's a good bookend to the day too. I mean, you gotta finish how you started, you know? If you know what I mean. Hey, ooh, oh boy.
So philosophical today.
Oh man, I'm feeling it.
So full of philosophies.
Getting this big dick energy from this big dick I have in my hand.
Yeah, you're just holding the meaty one.
Yeah.
I mean, again, flared bass. If you're gonna put it inside,
flared bass. Yeah, I gotta glue some.
I wouldn't trust glue.
I need to get. You know, I should buy some of those. Piece. I should buy some of those truck nuts. And then you know where I'm going with. And go with. You know where I'm going with this, right?
Hang it on the end of the.
Heck yeah!
But then the balls would be on the wrong side.
You know, it's artistic license.
You just got an upside down dick.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
I accept that. You buy truck nuts and you hang it from that dick.
Yeah, I'm going to put them on this dick, and then I'll have something to aspire to become at some point.
An upside down truck nutted dick?
Yeah, a dick with green testicles.
Oh, boy.
They come in different colors, right, those truck nuts?
I think so.
Like, I've seen them in, like, neon colors.
I don't know if you can get them in flesh color, though.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird.
That's probably illegal.
Yeah. Oh, well. Where can I even go buy it? It's on like online store. Like, where do I get truck? Like a vape shop? Can I buy truck nuts at a vape shop?
Go to like an auto parts store, and I guarantee it's somewhere.
They probably. What if it's like an auto shop? They have like a fucking beaded section of the store where this is where we sell all of our truck nuts and the boobs you can throw on your steering wheel.
18 and up
it's an
car
18.
area where they're just like, this is the mud flap that has the nipples on it rather than just the silhouette.
Yeah, they just print fucking pornography on the batteries.
This is an air freshener that smells like dick. Oh, man. There's nothing
That's
good.
dope.
One is just a regular car vacuum. It's like, this is a car vacuum, but it could also be used for other things. You're like, what do you mean? It's the kind that won't rip your dick off.
They got some whips, chains, and engine belts.
I like that. There's some car-specific BDSM material.
Hell yeah. What's the B in BDSM again? It's
booty.
Booty. No, it's
binding.
Yeah,
no,
binding.
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Domination, submission, masochism.
Masochism. There you go. You haven't been going into fucking BDSM Instagram memes?
I didn't know that was a thing.
It is.
I should have thought of that. Yeah,
wholesome
right.
cat memes.
No, I haven't.
BDSM.
You've been going into memes a lot harder than I have. Honestly, I never really got into like sharing them because I don't want to like I already have enough friends on Facebook that already kind of overpopulate my feed with memes and shit. So, what am I adding? You know,
you're adding on to the meme train,
right? But I mean, if it's the same. There's more qualified meme trovers out there than me.
It's all just a personal curation, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not into it. I'm sorry. My heart's not into the meme.
I get that.
So then I appreciate it. I can appreciate it as like a you know, like an art museum. Like I can stand back and appreciate what they were going for with this portrait, but I can't be the guy picking up a paintbrush and putting it to canvas. I
like that you know your limits.
Yeah,
and that memes. You know, you're just an appreciator, and you're not out there.
I'm not gonna fucking
overpopulate the situation.
No, fuck Jerry.
It's respectable.
Like those guys, the fuck Jerry guys.
Yeah,
they're just meme. They're just
fucking up the game.
Yeah, and they monetized it and
stealing. And
all the people I know on Facebook are doing the same thing as them, but you know they're doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah, love of the game.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know how memes are going to work once they start making like laws and shit about it.
Yeah, I don't know how memes are going to work.
Property.
Yeah, I don't know how memes are going to work once civilization ends in 2050. Did you read that report?
Yeah,
Study says.
It's just one of those things where every scientist is like, if we use the exact worst metric of this year forever, then it's all going to end. It's like, well that's how you every year changes, though.
That's how they got to do it, though. Like they can't weigh like a fucking not existing variable.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't know. I get what they're doing, but that's why I just want to live off the grid.
Yeah,
have some chickens, maybe get some solar panels.
Then you'll be ahead of the game.
Yeah, so that way when the society collapses, I'll be like, oh no, now I just don't have internet.
Yeah. Do you think the meme economy is real?
No.
Like, have you seen that subreddit where like they basically just post up new memes every once in a while, and like they kind of gauge it like the stock market. Like, do you think this meme's going to be big in like a week? And usually they aren't. But, they're not making money off of it. At least I don't think they are.
I don't know if I trust that. There's a lot of shit on Reddit that I just...
Yeah.
Man, like that one year they made everybody not press that button.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Was it like a big red button on the front page? Or?
It was a subreddit called The Button, and there was no explanation, and the timer would just reset anytime somebody pressed the button.
Oh, I think
like
that's still a
60-second timer.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I explored that Reddit, and I think it's still there. Like
it's all still there, but it's no longer going. The button stopped and the experiment ended.
Oh, okay. So it was just like a college thing. Bunch of fucking idiots.
Either way, it was
bunch of dumb book readers.
Everyone just philosophizing on when we will reach peak capacity of people that know they're not going to press the button, and people getting tempted to press it.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah.
From the Reddit crowd.
People were making a whole to-do about the flare associated with when you clicked the button. So, you know, like the most patient people had the 0 to 5 second one, but also that means they still pressed the button, you know?
Yeah.
So they continued the cycle that no one knew what it was for. And so it was really just a microcosm for all of life.
Yeah. It's kind of like that NoFap, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Like. It's like they do the same thing, I think, where they like kind of have like a counter or whatever for like how many days they went without like jacking off.
Yeah,
it's
but that's
like
weird.
This. Yeah, it's kind of like this though, but with the button.
Why's it always got to be jerking off, Austin?
I don't know why. Cause could be this.
God, go outside.
I was outside today. I was canvassing for shows that are coming up that we're going to talk about later.
Yes, we are.
Because I don't want to step on people's toes. You know, we got a lot of ground to cover on this podcast.
A lot of ground to cover about dicks and stuff.
Got a whole list of news topics.
Yeah.
What do you think about this blimp they're flowing over London town?
I don't know shit.
You don't know shit about
I don't read the fucking news.
This is barely news.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the news or what they think the news should be.
The fact that this is even in the news means that the news doesn't know what the fuck to talk about anymore.
Yeah. It's just like, oh no, there's another shooting, but also look at a blimp. Like, I don't care about any of them.
Blimp, I do with the tiny hands on it.
It's like, I feel bad about stuff. I was thinking about doing like a fake scholarly article about if people aren't going to care about the humanitarian aspect of children dying in schools from shootings, we need to approach it from a monetary way and go from like, what's the black market price for these children's bodies? How much are we losing? How much are good whole-blooded Americans losing economically by raising these children for so long to a certain point, and now their deficit is completely sunk. Like we're having a stock market crash, but of children dying.
Gotcha. Or you can call the mass shooters abortion doctors.
Yes, there it is. Late-term abortion doctors.
I've seen that. That was a joke I think somebody else already did. So
Stop stealing memes, Austin. You just said.
I know. I can't. I'm on the internet a lot, so I read a lot of it. I absorb a lot of it. And sometimes it just comes out. You
can't go do... What are you, the Louis C.K., but of the internet?
Oh, Jude.
Jerking off and stealing jokes?
That last part hasn't been proven, has it?
Cornered.
Has it? He stole jokes? Which, I didn't know that.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
I'm assuming he did.
Okay.
All his new shit is really just god-awful Republican garbage.
I have not heard any of it, honestly.
How, I don't really
care.
It's
his old stuff's like... already kind of decent. It was great. I liked it.
He had good stuff, but then now it's just escalated.
Yeah, he's kind of.
He's always hated everyone, so now it's worse.
Yeah. Oh well. Whatever. You know, it's the pecking. That's the way of the world. It feels like these lights are kind of surging a little bit. Do you feel that? No, but it feels like they're getting brighter, and then.
Oh man! Don't fucking die, because that just means you're gonna have a stroke right now.
Oh damn! Is it?
Yeah. You guys want to hear a live death on the podcast?
Let's do it.
Give it 4 minutes.
What does a stroke even sound like? What do you think a stroke sounds like?
Remember that news broadcast where the lady's like, "God, which bird shit."
That's her.
That's having a stroke.
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah, because your brain is no longer processing speech correctly.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say 4, because a stroke like a golf stroke.
No.
Oh, man. Just let that linger there a little bit.
Just going to let you have that one.
No, it does feel like those lights are getting brighter, though, overhead.
Yeah, you're definitely going to die. Look it up on WebMD. I'm dying right now,
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not the one who smoked a bunch of pot.
Yeah, but you still always feel like you're dying anyway.
That's true. I do. I gotta poop.
That's what it is.
No, it's just like, yeah.
There it all is.
Just gotta get down to the real business.
And how much do you consider a lot of pot?
I don't know. It just looked like you smoked a lot of it. Based on the cloud you blew. I don't know.
That's one drag of a fucking a vape.
Man, you must be so high right now.
You got it. It's not a lot, Austin. You just got to actually breathe in when you smoke. That's the whole point of that. The high part.
Yeah, I know.
It's economical.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry about that.
Just eating rice in here. I forgot you were still eating whatever vegetables and
just stir fry.
It's
there's nothing special.
Good choice.
I mean, I don't really want to go buy more groceries, so I figured.
Yeah.
I mean, and also you brought like 2 more bags of stir fry vegetables.
Hell yeah!
And this pressure cooker's super dope.
Yeah,
cooks rice super fast.
I really like that whole. It's cooked a frozen chicken in 20 minutes.
Did it really?
Yeah.
You just took a completely frozen chicken and threw it in there?
Tossed it in there. I mean, it has to like warm up for 10 minutes, and then it starts going for 20 minutes, and then you probably should let it cool off before you start pulling it apart with your hands.
Yeah.
But
you usually like a chicken. No, that's what you did earlier.
Whole chicken, yeah.
Like a chicken salad thing, or
just fucking tore the chicken parts off and tossed it in the.
Just wanted chicken.
Yeah, I just wanted some.
You wanted to eat a whole fucking. Did you eat all? Did you eat it all?
I put the chicken on my fist, and I just took bites.
And you ate it in front of your chickens.
Yeah, I looked at the chickens, and they were fucking fine with it because they're demons.
They are.
They're evil.
They're climbing up that ramp now.
Yeah,
what you wanted them to do.
Yeah,
they're hanging out.
I still feel like I gotta like make it better, but they're using it now, so whatever.
You know, once those chickens get their cankles in, it's not going to go good
get their cankles for the winter.
Yeah, they're going to get their shin splints. It's going to be rough on those old chicken bones.
I got to figure out how to close that thing up before winter.
Oh, the whole like
open part.
The whole thing being open and whatnot. Because chickens don't like cold, huh?
No.
Are they?
I mean, they're fine with it, but
they got
feathers and shit.
Yeah, but they can't like hang out in like 3 feet of snow.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can.
Yeah. Well, also, I meant to say 3 inches, but but I was too busy thinking about dicks again.
So you immediately went to feet.
Yeah, so I went to feet because that's the metric I measure dicks now.
Yeah,
makes them sound bigger.
This dick is 0.1 feet.
It makes them sound bigger when you equate it to another part of the body. You know?
Yeah.
My dick is about the size of my hand.
My dick is about 7 leagues. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all. How much is a league?
It's like a fucking 3 dicks.
3 dicks.
3 dicks long, I think. 3 dicks deep because it's all ocean based. It's like a vertical distance, I think.
Yeah.
If I can be serious for a second, I think a league is a vertical distance.
You're probably right.
I mean,
you're probably right, but you seemed so unsure of how sure you were that it really seemed off when you said it.
Yeah,
because you're probably right.
No, I'm pretty sure. Like, because they don't measure leagues in distance like across water. They go.
Why not?
Because I think it's stupid.
20,000 leagues around the sea.
I mean, because we already got miles, I guess.
Yeah, but what about nautical miles?
Oh, that's right. It's the ocean version of miles.
Yeah,
it's like miles but wet. They're wet miles.
Are you trying to sell me on nautical miles?
I mean, I don't know how to actually quantify
nautical miles. They're like miles but wet. Come get moist with us.
I mean, I feel like that's how the guys who invented it had to kind of sell it. It's like, guys, we invented a new way to measure distance. But you got to be on a boat. All right, here's the catch. You got to get on this boat with us. We're going to travel out there. We're going to call them nautical miles.
Hell yeah.
They're like miles, but sopping wet. They're like miles, but you got to let them dry off before you touch them.
Yeah, okay, that's a little less creepy.
It's a little less creepy, right?
Little bit less. Fuck. Sopping wet.
Sopping
wet. That's
a
way to describe the ocean.
Yeah, man.
Boy, is the ocean just sopping wet.
Oh.
That's I don't enjoy that description at all. What the fuck are we talking about? Miles?
We're not talking about anything.
That's true. We don't have
that, right?
There's no train.
There was no whole. I mean, there's not a lot of not a lot of big things going on in the lives right now. I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm just on this because whoever
you're here.
I was here, but also whoever you wanted on just
didn't book anybody.
Oh, okay.
Does it feel like I have been trying to do the podcast at all?
I want to see you to try and get Jay back on again so we can see if he'll fall asleep while on the podcast.
See if we can lull him into falling asleep on the podcast.
Maybe he can just get bored just sitting here.
Oh, God. I still feel so bad that those 3 hours of Christmas podcast just fucking went right down the toilet.
You know what that means? It just means we got to do a finale, basically.
Big finale.
A big finale where we make it all up again for Christmas.
Like we can
next
do that.
Christmas.
Make people eat hot sauce again.
That's what they. Who did that?
Me and Jonathan, I think. We were just eating hot sauce.
Oh, that's shit. Right. I'm supposed to message Jonathan because he was texting me about if I got invited to the Nashville Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
And I told him, like, I don't think they send out the announcements until, like, later this month. And he was like, oh, shit, that sucks. And then I looked it up, and I was totally wrong. They did send the announcements, and we just didn't get any. Yeah. So I haven't texted him then to say that I was wrong. So if he's listening to this, which it's possible he could be. He knows it. He knows of it. Yep. He's on the fucking portrait over our fireplace.
You guys didn't make it, Jonathan.
Jonathan, I'm sorry we didn't make it.
You didn't fucking make it.
Unless maybe there are... Maybe unless our confirmations got lost in the email. I don't know.
I don't think that's a thing that ever happens.
You know, hey, Jonathan, check your spam, maybe.
Maybe it's in the
Look
spam.
in your spam folder.
I haven't been able to apply for any festivals because I still don't have any goddamn video. I have one decent one from Pioneer, the Dat Fan one. That still wasn't a good set.
It's not good enough.
I mean, it was like an okay set, but definitely wasn't me at my best.
It's a 5-minute one, or
it's like I tried to go a full 5 because I knew I was taping it. So,
man.
But I don't think I got to.
It's got to be that improv set.
Yeah, it's got to be, but they fucking
still just kind of holding, waiting. Speaking of which, I got to get my headshots from I'm going to put a guy on black. Chris Thigpen.
Come on, Chris.
Get your shit together. No,
fuck, Chris.
He's a good guy. It was a fun shoot, but yeah, he's been kind of bogged down with a lot of work. So
right, but he's been doing everyone's headshots recently.
Yeah, nice. I just wanted to get some updated ones. What with this new hair and all.
There you go.
Yeah, I want people. Audience, roast my hair.
Yeah,
like roast because I need to fucking write some new jokes about how shitty I look a lot of the time.
Yeah, roast the fuck out.
I'm kind of getting tired of the same old fucking scarecrow one. And what's the other one I used to do?
Being mistaken for Halloween decorations.
And the fusion between a bulimic kid and the band Pearl Jam. Yeah. That was the one I used.
Roadie for Alien Ant Farm.
Alien Ant Farm. I just throw that in there because it's so stupid.
And it only ever gets like 1 or 2 people.
No one's gonna get it. I'm just gonna keep throwing it in there like a little quick throwaway.
That's one of those ones where, like they were saying for poetry and imagery, you take the relatable and you infuse just like
twinge of
very personal details. And that one's perfect for that.
That's what I'm learning now. More so now than any other point in doing this fucking whatever
comedy bullshit
whatever.
I feel weird because all the jokes I've been writing have been based on my recent relationship.
Yeah, like
things.
You seem like you're in a good spot.
I'm just like I'm fucking. And that's it's like so shitty. I'm real happy about stuff.
And that's like death to comics.
It is.
Like it's so true. I hate to say it. Like it's the fucking cliche is so true. That's crazy.
But I have been writing a bunch of jokes. It's just now they're all based around that, and so it feels cliche. To start showing up to open mics being like, guys, let me tell you about my girlfriend for 5 minutes. Why don't you just
write about how fucking hardcore you guys go on everything.
We're just like, all right, hey, we're going to have a small party tonight. And then I just down 2 4 Locos.
2 4 Locos.
Well, we totally don't eat any drugs because those are illegal. But yeah, I mean, it was...
Yeah.
It's a decent prize.
But there was a bag full of drugs.
There was no bags. There was Twix.
There was just bags of Twix.
Hershey's cookies and cream.
That's what I meant to say. The drugs were my candy. It was the candy that I brought and that I ate.
We gave you soju.
And I got some soju out of it. Those are some good drinks.
Yeah.
Mixes drinks pretty well.
Yeah.
That lady you found.
Yep. Honestly,
that's funny. I imagine like you found her.
Yeah. Honestly, she found me, which is the weirder part. And then she told me she already stalked me on the internet, so she knows I'm not a serial killer.
Sweet. Okay, so girls do that too. That's good.
Yeah. No, it's a thing that everyone does. It's when you take it too far and actually start stalking them.
Like a show we were just watching.
Yeah, like we just started watching the show. Boy, is it fucking crazy.
Yeah, and you missed it though, but there's we got to the part where
I gotta rewatch episode 3.
where they finally spoilers where they finally bang.
Burn. Oh, they finally bang.
And then he just comes immediately.
Oh yes, of course, because he's been talking such a big game the whole segment. Like, I'm gonna be your dream man. I'll show you everything. And then he just he tries to like go down on her in an IKEA first, and she's like, the fuck.
Yeah.
And so then they finally bang, and he just busts.
And you missed
busts immediately. I can go back and watch it. Luckily, Netflix is in single use.
That is true. Single use, man.
What if it was though? What if we made single use TV shows? That'd be so fucking crazy.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like you just watch it once and no one can ever watch it ever again.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. What if that happened? It's not a thing anyone does with media, except for maybe super avant-garde artists.
Is it a setting on Netflix where you just watch one thing and it's out of your queue forever?
That would be much nicer if that existed. It's not, though.
Okay, maybe I'm just confused on what you were talking about then.
Yeah,
because sometimes you say words that I don't understand.
Well, you just gotta catch up.
It could be that. No, it could be that
the concept.
Well, no, it could be that stroke is finally hitting me now.
True, there it is.
We did mention that. Remember that callback?
Yep, callbacks. There it is. Stroke it out. That was 3 episodes ago.
The lights are still going off in my brain.
What if we had been podcasting here for months?
I swear, I swear there's 2 dogs here sometimes.
Yeah, Nikki and Bicky.
Nikki and Bicky.
I don't know why I didn't go with Vicky, an actual name, but...
Because we know a Vicky,
That's true.
maybe.
It's weird. It's weird to name a fake dog. I mean, a totally real dog after a person we know, but...
Vicky Gore Dog.
We're changing Nikki's name.
Oh, shit.
We're changing it forever to Vicky Gore Dog.
What are we talking about?
Nothing.
Stalking.
Stalking people.
Your new friend was stalking you a little bit.
Yeah, and she was just like, because I told her I own this house, and of course anyone who hears that is immediately like,
oh, are you
sure?
Yeah. Are you like 45? What are you?
Yeah, it was one of those things where it's just like when anyone my age says they own a house, they're just assuming like, oh yeah, your parents co-signed for it, or like, yeah, you are owner of the house and it's somebody else's name.
No, you're straight up fucking.
Yeah, no, I fucking bought this fucking house. My name is the only one on it.
It's co-signing sounds like a fucking move I'd pull.
Yeah,
get my mom to move out here.
Mom involved.
Yeah, and that's how we roll as a family. Got to stick together,
Like, nah, lone wolf in it.
Unless one of our family members tries to cheat our grandma out of a bunch of money and then gets beat up to death.
Fuck.
For illegal betting.
Holy shit.
That's the story I heard. I don't know if it's true. That's just a story. I don't know.
Story Austin has.
Yeah, he was a chef. Yeah, he was a chef at a 5-star restaurant or whatever. I don't know.
Got the shit beat out of him for stealing from grandma?
No, that wasn't. No. He got the shit beat out of him because he was like just in general a scummy person.
Oh, okay.
Not just to the family, but to other, not family members. People that he at one point might have considered him a friend.
Oh, man.
That's what happens on the mean streets of Boyle Heights. I don't know where he got killed.
I don't even know where he got fucking killed?
I mean, I told you he got beat up to death, I think.
That's true.
I mean, something, I don't know. Maybe that's a story my mom... I don't know if whatever... anything if
we need to have your mom on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know
what we need to do.
It's like there's a lot that my mom's told me that I'm not sure if it could be true or it could just be like an intricate lie that she, but even then, like, it's a pretty gruesome lie to tell a kid. It's like that's better than what the alternative was. Like, what was the alternative? Like, he died naturally in his sleep. Like, she
full of bruises and broken bones.
Yeah, it's like she didn't want us to know that he was a decent guy. I don't know. Whatever. I'll call her later today and ask her.
Do it.
Yeah,
I believe in you.
I gotta get like a lot of shit like straightened out, especially for comedy, because I want to like start talking more about my family. But I don't know shit about them sometimes. Like I know shit about them. Like my older brother likes the Kings, the basketball team. He was really into the Kings for a while, and the Pistons. Good. The basketball teams.
Why'd you have to give it such a hard piss?
Because the Pistons were they were dope in the mid 2000s. I researched that. And, that's about it. That's all I know about my family.
All right.
My sister
a good amount to know.
has 2 kids, my niece and nephew. I forgot the niece's name.
Oh, my God.
No, I didn't.
Oh, my God.
I know her name. It's Rayleigh. And I know my...
you sure you aren't thinking of grocery stores?
No, it's Rayleigh. I don't know how it's spelled, but it's
definitely spelled like
At least I know her name.
So your nephew's name is Scoleri, right?
No, my nephew's Charlie.
Oh, man.
Named after my dad.
Well, now we're stalking you. Tell us more.
You can follow my sister on Instagram. No, I shouldn't do that. That'd be weird.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
She gets all these new followers.
It's really just going to be Brian and my dad.
Oh, that'd be so weird.
It's weirder. It's weirder when there's not enough. Like, you aren't blowing up, but you get like 4 new followers.
This weird, dark, brooding artist from Sioux Falls is following me. What happened?
It just says sad dad rock and roll in his Twitter.
Yeah. And then Brian.
I wish my dad would change all of his stuff to Brian stuff and just
that would be if your dad like gets super depressed a lot. It'd be so weird.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean,
he does all the time. He's emo as shit.
Yeah,
just driving around on Uber, and sometimes he'll just turn it off and stare at the sunset.
I mean, it explains a lot.
Listening to Jimmy Eat World.
I was like Jimmy Buffett because that would have been the Jimmy Eat World of his era.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jimmy Buffett's the Jimmy Eat World of the 70s.
Maybe. Margaritaville is just a fucking state of mind, man.
Cheeseburger in Paradise is exactly like the middle.
It's about eating cheeseburgers because you're fucking sad.
Yeah, blowing out your flip flops and shit.
Stupid show. Oh man, I wish fucking real comics came to Reno sometimes.
Yeah.
God, Dave Stone, fingers crossed.
We got to bring them.
We got to fucking get the fuck out of town.
It's our job. As the foremost comedy group in the Reno area, aside from Same Problems, I like to think that they're part of the family.
They are.
They're just the more popular part of the family. But under the Petri dish umbrella of us 5-ish comics.
Yeah.
5, 6. I'm going to say we have like 7 or 8 strong.
Yeah.
But,
every like a couple one-offs,
Yeah.
here and there.
and we have, like how sometimes there'll be, like a set cast in a show, and then, they'll have frequent guests come on.
We got reoccurring characters.
Yeah, we have characters.
But we're the
come back.
mainstays.
We're the mainstays. We're the Ringling Brothers of this circus.
Yeah, man.
Bring it back to the circus
Ringling.
shows we keep watching.
That, and the audience has no context to that.
That's true.
Immediately after watching the Creepy Stalker show, we watched some circus
documentaries.
There's a 2-part documentary called The Circus.
2 hours for the first episode.
Part 1 is a 2-hour endeavor, just going over the history of them all. The second part is also 2 hours long. And boy, the circus was one of the biggest industries, like at that time. Like you think of like big industries like now, you think of like Twitter, Facebook, like social media groups.
Back then it was like banks, oil,
railroads,
circus.
and circus. Yeah, sorry, I jumped over that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, circus was a fucking. There was no joke, man.
That's so crazy.
And anyway, that's about it.
Now they're dead.
Yeah, they're all dead. Fuck the circus.
That was like the Reddit thread I was reading earlier, like what's normal now but would be crazy in 1989, and it was just like, I have to unplug my book so I can charge my cigarette.
Oh, I was going to say knowing 1,000 people.
Oh,
just in general.
too.
Just on Facebook, because like people have 5,000 friends. You might have met them one time, but you
I feel
still
like I have
kinda know
more
them.
friends in real life than I do on the internet.
Yeah. This is my new motto as far as like social media goes. I need to get more friends than my high school math teacher. Because right now he's at 900. And I friended him recently. And so he's on my friend. And now so I kind of gave him an extra friend. So now,
one.
fuck,
This is how it happens.
I keep setting the fucking goalpost further for myself. I keep doing this to me.
Yeah, I keep going through and deleting a fuckload of people because I'm
No, I want them.
And I'm like,
I need them all.
I can't do it.
Give me the friends. Give me your friends. Give me the friends you deleted. I'll take
Have
them.
some friends. I'll
have them.
just share out more. Just tweet
Dope.
more memes.
Fine.
Or
do it.
Facebook
Do
more
it.
memes.
I dare
share.
you. I dare you.
I'm
bitch,
just gonna share your
bitch, give me new friends. I dare you.
All right, guys, you heard Austin's challenge. It was bitch, give me new friends.
Bitch, give me new friends.
This is the bitch, give me new friends episode. We're gonna get Austin so many friends.
Yeah, man. Just send me a friend request. I probably will accept it, unless you're very obviously a fake account and with the profile picture of like a sexy Russian woman. Don't do that to me. I
Yeah,
don't need
some
that.
weird like Canadian with no mutual friends tried to add me today.
Yep, that'll happen.
Yep.
Be a mutual friend, please.
I'm like, hey, there's no way you're like a massage therapist from Montreal and a real person.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I don't like it. I don't like the bots. That's why online dating is fucking weird.
Yeah, it sucks.
Because then you match somebody and then you're like, oh, now we're starting a conversation and they're trying to send me a porn link and they have not been technically answering any of the questions. It's just like, hi, how are you? I'm good. Haha, that's cool.
I like Plenty of Fish is fun because like those bots usually like strike first with like the first like, hey, hi, how's it going?
Yeah,
it's like
so
a
they
real
can, like, lead the
innocuous
conversation.
thing. Yeah, and it's always the same fucking like string of characters. Like,
Yeah.
hi, hey, hi there, and then like a little smiley face emoji thing.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's weird. Dating sucks.
I
mean, if you're looking, if
Yeah,
you're on the verge of finding dates,
I also agree that it sucks, which I'm glad
the process of it,
now I don't got to do it right now.
of what it is at this current moment
yeah.
in this hellscape called America.
So happy in this corner.
Hell America. As I call it.
I do agree that this shit's real bad. That is also unfortunate.
Well, that's why it's so much. It's such a fucking good idea to be outside.
Yeah.
And around people you kind of care about.
Yeah, go doing stuff.
And by kind of care about, I mean care about a lot.
Either one.
I have this fucking stupid. I don't know how to call it, but it's just a verbal twitch, I guess, where I kind of downplay everything.
Yeah, like you feel a need to qualify things, so it doesn't seem.
Unnecessarily.
I do the same thing,
just so I hide my real emotions.
Yeah, I do the same thing, so it's one of those things where somebody could, something I found out recently. If a woman asks, "How do I look?" don't say "pretty good." That's the thing.
Don't say
thing I've said.
Don't rate a woman's looks on a fucking 3-star Yelp review.
And so I was just like, if I was in this position, I don't know if I would want 3 stars right now.
Yeah, you and Rayleigh Sushi, pretty good.
It was like, okay, pretty good, and then it took me, I'm gonna say 5 whole seconds.
Yeah.
Before I was like, and by pretty good I mean amazing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh no, I did the thing that I should stop doing.
The thing I should stop doing.
Yeah, so
Just be fucking true to yourself.
Yeah,
guys.
definitely. You know, if I could emphasize any more things,
Just
be your true self.
Well, first delete all the porn off your
Delete all
laptop,
the porn.
then be your true self.
Don't even need to do that. You know, password protect your stuff if you're not worried about it.
Someone teach me how to password protect my stuff. Then I'll delete it all. And then I can be true to myself finally.
Yeah.
Being bogged down by all this porn I got.
His laptop almost doesn't run because he has 7 gigabytes of porn.
It runs fine. It's a fucking Mac. It's supposed to run
hard drive
for
is mostly
at least
porn.
another year.
He saves full HD videos in zip files so he can fit more of them.
I don't do that.
He archives them by year.
Gee, the computer does that for me. I don't need to do that. He's going to more info. You mean like archive it as in? Yeah, I get you, man.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
I understand. I now understand how to accurately curate my porn now.
Yeah, you go by year.
Yeah.
Then you go by type. Then you go by the Dewey Decimal System. I'm hoping you're properly tagging
the
them.
Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah.
Oh, not anymore.
Wait. I meant the
More Deweys.
Cummy Decimal System.
The Cummy Decimal. That's right. The Do You Decimal System.
There you go.
The Wanna Do You Decimal System.
Nautical miles.
Sopping wet miles.
The sopping wet decimal system.
Sopping wet decimal system of my laptop.
I do not enjoy that at all.
I call them nautical bites.
Gross.
Geez. Man, this feels natural, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Really,
this talking and shooting the shit.
now I want to watch more circus videos.
I kind of want to watch more circus. I mean, I got nothing going on tomorrow because fucking work sucks.
Yeah. I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprised to let me know she cares.
What if that was a song that Tom DeLonge covered? And that's like he already DeLonged the first song.
He already DeLonged it originally, and then he re-DeLongs it with Angels and Airwaves.
Yeah, All the Small Things, originally written by the Rat Pack or whatever. Imagine if we should do the opposite, where we take a Tom DeLonge song, like a Blink-182, Angels and Airwaves, and then, sing it like a Frank Sinatra type.
Like Postmodern Jukebox already has a pretty good corner on that.
No, I've never heard of him.
Puddle's Pity
All
Party.
right, well, shit on my fucking ideas.
It's a corner of YouTube that exists.
Yeah, I just never knew about it.
Yeah, I mean it's because it's like cool for a second. You get like 3 videos in, you're like, all right, this would not be worth an hour-long show.
Remember the reason why we're friends? You remember anything about that? It's because we both like Steam Powered Giraffe. Ever like now I live in your house.
Yeah.
And I only knew like 3 songs of them.
That is the only reason.
And you had like the entire
discography.
You had the discography, and you were like
physical copies.
You were like a part of their newsletter.
Yeah, I still am subscribed. I'm an engineer.
I was less than a casual fan.
Yeah, and I
write a check for $500 to your account,
and that's why you need to extremely love everything you do.
Anyway,
in life.
I just want to say thank you, Steam Powered Giraffe.
Steam Powered Giraffe, you're the reason life keeps going.
Tour out to Reno or something. That would be a fucking
I wish they
dope
would.
ass thing. They come to Jub-Jub's could probably
they only do conventions and stuff.
Oh, really?
It costs too much to get their whole situation with the makeup, and they bring their own sound guy and have the whole stage show.
See, a diehard fan like you knows all this
because you're listen to their podcast.
They have a podcast. They had a blog for a while. I kind of got into a little bit of that. But I forgot about. It's still like an ongoing thing, huh?
There's a lot of things
still going on. New stuff this year. I'm real excited about it with their new Robot Zero.
They have a new robot.
Because Hatchworth quit.
Oh wait, no, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know
the black
Zero.
one.
Yeah. Well, he's a robot. What are you talking about?
It's a black robot.
He's not black.
He wears a chain around his neck.
Doesn't mean he's black though.
He's a black robot.
He's a black robot.
That's a black robot.
I was gonna burp, but I couldn't.
I feel like it's racist to say the robot isn't black.
It might be. Yeah. I mean, they already have like a robot that has gender.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just like we're taking gender and skin color into account.
It's like, I take this gender back. I'm a new gender now.
Yeah, although it is weird to say that things are based on skin color when they do literally not have skin.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. With that. He's black because he wears a chain. Are you saying like all black people wear chains or something?
Yeah. I'm saying that it's just it's a metaphor for his his oppression.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no. I see. As a robot, he was oppressed by the white robots.
Yeah, by the white robots.
How can you tell?
Decades.
How can you tell they're white robots?
The spine literally paints himself white.
He does kind of. It's based on the Starbucks they drink. That's how you can tell they're white robots.
Yeah, they drink a lot of pumpkin spice lattes. They don't. They actually don't enjoy ingesting caffeine.
Because they're robots. They can't.
Yeah. They drink water for the steam.
It'll gunk up their pipes, I'm guessing?
No, it doesn't sufficiently fuel their blue matter cores.
Oh.
Boy, you guys should really get into steam-powered giraffe lore, as well as all of the songs.
Or don't, and then talk to Bobby, and then you'll end up living in his house.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, if I'm going to like something, I go all the way.
Goes all the fucking way on it.
All the way. I'm going to Google it while I watch it.
It's both intimidating and deserves respect.
But because it's one of those things where, I go so hard into things I like, I miss entire other sections of society.
Yeah.
I missed a good few of the Marvel movies because I was getting too heavy into other things, like Steam Powered Giraffe, definitely.
Well, to be fair, which Marvel was the Phase 1?
Yeah, it was basically everything from Iron Man 2 up to I don't know, when did Thor, the Thor movie where Loki dies and he gets stabbed? Basically
Dark
everything.
World?
Yeah, that one.
You miss all those movies?
Basically all the middle shitty ones.
All the middle shitty ones.
So it was basically just
all the ones before any style and, any real directors left a mark on the film.
So
those
it was
ones.
okay, I watched the first few ones and then I checked back in at fucking Civil War or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Age of Ultron.
Where it started
happened.
Get good.
Yeah, where it picked up and things started being cool and they started paying attention to Taika Waititi, who has amazing other movies aside from any of the Marvel
he's putting out
ones.
that is it a movie or a TV show?
He has a TV show now based on the movie
Where We Dwell in the Shadows.
Yeah,
the fake documentary about vampires.
Fake vampire documentary
that I gotta watch.
Fucking dope. Oh, it's so funny.
Do we have it on a streaming?
It might be on Amazon Prime. I can check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I got Amazon Prime, and by Amazon Prime, I mean I got my brother's Amazon Prime.
There you go.
The one who likes the Kings, the basketball team.
Yes, that one.
That one. Back in the days of Mike Bibby and Vlade Divac.
Oh,
Chris Webber.
I really wish they would
days.
announce all basketball players like knights.
Yeah. Oh, I should tell you about this show called Game of Zones on the internet. It's basically taking Game of Thrones, fantasy, medieval lore, and applying it to the NBA.
Yes.
Where all the teams are houses, and there's all this intrigue going behind the scenes. That's how I caught up with NBA, is watching Game of Zones.
That's
and it has
so
some comedy.
Nerdy. It's wonderful.
It's comedy in it.
Oh my god.
And it's by two brothers. Two brothers.
Just two brothers. It's just called two brothers.
It's just two brothers. No, there's two brothers who basically do all the voices of these NBA players, but they're speaking in medieval, inflections. Get you in on that. Have you learned about the whole Anthony Davis Lakers trades kerfuffle that happened? Let you in on that whole. And if you've seen Game of Thrones, they reference it every once in a while.
I've officially watched all of the Game of Thrones now.
You did? You did?
It's all right.
Really? Yeah. I just saw some of the season 8 episodes, and the one that were. Remember the episode where it was the one where everyone was like, "Man, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones yet, don't watch this episode because it won't make sense." And they're like, "Oh, you talking about the one where everyone got killed?"
Yeah,
that was dope. What happened? Why?
It's just everyone dying all at once.
Yeah, that was my introduction to Game of Thrones.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it.
Who needs to have context?
It's one of those things where, it's a giant fucking fantasy epic across, generations, and we're just getting this slice of it. Mm-hmm. So, really, there's so much lore you don't understand before season 1 even starts that, if you hop in at season 4, doesn't fucking matter because it's the same shit in season 1 where they're like, "Ah, yes, the Greyjoy Rebellion, and now my grandfather who did own this." It's no one cares about the past shit.
Yeah.
It's about the drama that's happening right now.
It sounds like the fucking Bible.
Yeah.
To me.
Fuck the Bible.
As a man who read a Bible.
I've never read a Bible.
I actually never have. I mean, there's a dude who would stand in front of everybody. We all be, as kids, we were all corralled into this big building, and we were forced to sit down, and every once in a while kneel down, and then this dude in these fancy clothes would talk about a bunch of shit, and it apparently came from the Bible.
You talking about church?
I am talking about church. Oh shit, man. That's right. I went to Catholic school.
I thought you were talking about I thought you were going to say you blew a homeless dude. For 10 seconds, I was like,
that was after I graduated. Nah.
You blowing homeless dudes for crap?
No, of course not.
Oh, good.
I do it for meth.
I thought you were going to say you do it for the love of the game.
No. No, I deserve payment for that one.
Yeah, that's true. Austin gives great blowjobs, guys. Yeah. Look in his eyes. You can see the determination.
You can see the determination because that determination is washed by sadness.
And the best kind of determination.
Yeah.
The kind where you don't care if you live or die.
Yeah.
God. What day? Oh, yeah, it's Monday.
It's Monday.
Wait, your open mic is second and fourth Wednesday?
It's every second and fourth
or Monday.
Yeah. Every second and fourth Monday at the Elbow Room. So this month it'll be June 10th, and then I believe June 24th.
And then Imbibe is sandwiched in between that.
Yeah, Imbibe sandwiched in between. And speaking of which, June 10th, I won't be on that show or hosting it. I have Steve Dente hosting it. Because, wait, are we on the plugs now?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's move. Let's transition smoothly. It's time for plugs.
Because the 10th, we're going up to a high school.
Yeah, we're going to do the Sober Grad show.
That our good friend Matt Wiegand, who should be back on the podcast at some point, but he has that fucking kid.
He has a fucking baby. God damn it, Matt
baby.
Wiegand. Bring her along. I don't care. Have a baby on the podcast. I haven't had one yet.
Why not bring the family?
I want to talk to your baby. Maybe she's cooler than you. She probably already is cooler than you. You wear vests.
We should do like a big family night with them or something. Like invite them over for like a dinner, and like I won't cook anything, but you know.
Yeah, I'll cook them some pork loins.
I'll make a salad.
There you go. You make the salad. I'll cook all the other things.
You know, I won't wash my hands. I'll make the salad.
Toss with your hands. Give that extra flavor.
Give it a little, little you vinaigrette. Little me vinaigrette, I should have said. I shouldn't have said you, because that reminds me of that fucking show now.
Yep.
The name of that show is You, by the way.
Steal my juices?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, watch You. It's devastatingly creepy.
Are we on the other plugs now? Oh, shit.
Oh, we are. Yeah. Wait, hold on. What are my plugs?
As far as shows go, I mean, there's the high school show that we're both on.
High school show.
I don't know where it's at, but I know it's that.
Me and Nick are fighting at Imbibe.
Yeah, the Stand and Deliver.
Stand and Deliver.
It's a little.
I'm going to be way funnier.
Yeah, it's a monthly showcase. Dylan Lusk put it on. Chicken Delusk. Over at Imbibe. The what is it? Custom Brews. The little subline on it.
I don't fucking know. Imbibe.
They're dope. They're dope because because that day they do like 20% off all drinks, so you can like rack up like $20, like a $20 bill, and like have 6 beers.
Yeah,
like it's nice. Insane.
It's a nice time.
They are insane.
In the membrane.
And they have food. I learned.
Yeah, they got like pretzels and pizza.
They got pretzels and pizza that they can put in a little toaster oven.
You know, if I'm drinking a bunch, that's enough.
And it's a good time, and Dylan does a good job. He actually puts a stage together.
He does. It's a nice little area. They got barrels and shit.
By himself.
Makes me feel medieval.
With his bare hands.
Yeah.
He takes off his shirt, and he has like rippling tries, and he's like fucking lifting them up.
He has a sledgehammer for no reason.
Yeah.
It's working.
He's just hammering railroad stakes down for some reason. He's just putting them down.
He's doing that thing where he's got jeans tightly pulled around his waist and big work gloves, but no shirt.
That's right. He's got jeans.
Yeah.
He takes his jeans off so he can tie them around his waist. That's just how much he's fucking.
And then they zoom in on his crotch. Hanes.
Right on his dick. Hanes sponsored dick.
Yeah. His dick is sponsored by Hanes, not the show.
Oh man, that went off the rails a little bit.
We don't get paid enough for that.
Anyway, Dylan's serious about stand-up.
Yeah, he's serious about stand-up and not his dick. So come on out to Imbibe.
Yeah, so come out to Imbibe. It's a fun show. I like the seating they do. They do a lot of floor seats, and then they put the barrels up, and there's like raised up seats.
Yeah.
So it feels like an actual like a
bar.
Yeah, in a bar,
or like a tiered situation, like a theater,
like a kind of concert hall.
I accept that.
Yeah,
we could get a good amount of people in there.
Yeah.
Austin, what things are you into?
Yeah, I'm into some things right now. The aforementioned TV show You that you just turned on, and I was kind of just didn't want to go to my room.
You are party to the murder now.
Yeah, I didn't want to like go to my room and not watch it. So yeah, getting into that show You, and oddly relating to a lot of it. No, I shouldn't say that.
No, that's hold on. I was listening to a podcast about this, and that's the thing is like sometimes you don't hate the dude.
Yeah.
And then he says some weird, crazy shit, and then you're like, oh, what the fuck? But it's just one of those things where like they really wrote him very well.
Yeah. Dang.
He has a lot of humanity in him for how crazy he is.
Yeah. And, you have no idea where it's going. And, I mean, it's a show that's been out for a while now, actually.
Yeah.
We're just kind of catching on to it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been watching it if it wasn't for the amount of like spoilers I've already heard on podcasts.
Yeah. Also, the circus. I'm into the
Hell yeah.
Just check out the documentary, because for some reason, like, you'll watch it, and circuses don't exist anymore. Like, the last ones are kind of gone forever, I think. Like, what was the last one? That Ringling Brothers is the one that closed down?
Ringling Brothers.
Yeah, so circuses are no more, but I think the circus is still working as like a shadow government.
Yeah,
where like definitely. They paid and produced the series to get people interested in the circus again, and it's kind of working a little bit.
I think they're going to do that. They're trying to generate interest for the circus to show hipsters like gather a bunch of your fucking dirty ool friends together and go hooping.
Did you say what is that?
Oogles are those dirty folk punk kids that hop trains and play the guitar and banjo too loud.
I thought that was like a racial slur. It
is for white people with dreadlocks.
For like a cultural thing, yeah.
I get it. All right, as far as music goes, I have to look at my Spotify really quick. So I was listening to... so there's one band I just kind of listened to. They kind of appeared on my radar called Hella. They're from Sacramento. They're like a weird, like, just experimental instrument. It's like a guitarist and a drummer, and I think that's it. And they just fucking play music. And there's no singing, nothing. It just kind of gets you in a mood. Sometimes it's coherent, and then sometimes it kind of goes off the rails every once in a while. Like, they kind of lose track of, like, rhythm and, like, coherence and harmony and everything. And then they find it again.
Nice.
And it's kind of like this weird, like, roller coaster.
Bring it back together. And
yeah.
Like, ooh, there it is. There's the groove. They found it.
Yeah, and then your old pals from Sioux Falls, Skin of Our Teeth.
Yeah.
I was listening to their newest album. I forgot what it was called. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, find it.
Where was it? Recents. Where's my recents? Oh, you bitch! You're fucking letting me down. Gods of the Gaps. I was like Gapes.
Gods of the Gapes.
Gods of the Gaps.
Stretch your butt.
Their album. Go check that one out. And the album by Hell I was listening to was called Tripper. And I learned about a band called The Go Team. They did like a fucking song that was on like a Little Big Planet commercial or some shit.
Interesting.
They're like a weird like English band where they infuse like hip hop with like hopscotch, like or not hopscotch. What's the fucking word for it? Double Dutch like chants, you know, like that sort of thing. It's like almost like it's almost like cheer, honestly.
Like kind of nursery rhymes.
Yeah, it's like punk rock cheer squad stuff. And yeah, it's interesting. And yeah, check that shit out.
I will.
Yeah. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't fucking... Shut up. I can't.
I don't ever know what I'm going to like either.
You don't know.
It comes out of nowhere.
Maybe you will like it. Maybe you will not.
Yeah.
Also, the Emmy Blotnick album's still really good. Have you heard it yet?
No.
All right. We got to throw that on at some point, too.
Do that.
Got to save it.
I've been getting into... because, like I say, once you find out you like something, throw yourself into it too much. Speaking of, my girlfriend's been showing me her music.
Yeah. Sophie Tucker?
Sophie Tucker was one of them. Yep, I've been listening to a lot of her.
From there.
And then while we were, ramping up for the party on Saturday, which was really just her putting on makeup and me drinking Four Locos before you guys trickled in.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
We were listening to a band called Wallpaper.
Oh.
Wallpaper. And it's awful in the best way. Like, the guy purposefully just writes like mindless pop music because he's also like an indie rock artist.
Oh,
and then he makes this other stuff so he can go open for bigger names and just fuck around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and they have this song called fucking Best Song Ever with 3 R's at the end. This Wallpaper. It's
so it's it's an ironic kind of band.
Yeah, a little bit. And it's really funny.
Cool. Like, are the lyrics like also funny or like
they're not funny? They're just enjoyable.
Oh, I see.
And so like part of it is
for like the wrong reason.
Yeah, like part of it is like they get to this drop and he's like, check my Spanish. He says like 3 phrases and he's like, that's all the words I know.
Yeah.
It's such a good hook.
Oh, wow.
So check out fucking
Wallpaper.
Best Song Ever by Wallpaper. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, and I don't know if I really recommend this album or this artist for like a good reason. It's very unhappy and it kind of ruined my day for like 2 days straight. But it's Cokie the Clown, which is the alter ego of Fat Mike from NoFX, but this is his solo project. He released an album called You're Welcome. Cokie the Clown before was kind of just like a gag thing. He would like go do solo shows and just be sad and fucking play shitty songs. But his album it's fucking devastating. Like, it's just like the opening song is a song about how his ex-wife tried to kill herself when they were on vacation, and he found her, and luckily he was like just in time. But
I'm sorry, I'm in the feeling this isn't a character that he's.
It's not. It's really like it's
really
not
like
it's not a character. This is true stories from his life,
but as a clown.
And it's just so fucked up.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, like, it's not a character. Yeah. These are real things from his life, and he is just playing a character while also just, like, this is his outlet for all these terrible stories. One of his songs is just when his mom asked him to help her kill herself because she was already dying, and so he ground up a bunch of pills, and it wasn't enough, so then he just had to pillow over her face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, when one pill fails, the pillow fucking does it. I don't know.
Yeah, that was such a stretch.
It was.
It was such a stretch, but you did it. Yeah.
I don't know how to do jokes.
The entire album,
but that sucks to hear.
Cokie the Clown, You're Welcome, it's 100% made to not be catchy, to be slightly discordant. He's never singing well or enthusiastically because it's, obviously probably one of the hardest things he's ever had to record emotionally. There's... Oh, fuck. One of the...
Cokie the Clown.
Yeah, Cokie the Clown. One of the hardest ones to listen to was he was talking about his roommate that tried to kill himself when he was 19. Uh-huh. And he's just he's just so bad at relating to people and emotions. Instead of, doing anything about it, he just told his roommate, hey, don't do that again. Don't do it. But his roommate fucked up hanging himself and just busted his head open and was bleeding everywhere. And so then the next day, his roommate actually was successful in hanging himself, and he had to go get him down. And then
he was pretty good.
Yeah, he was the only one in the entire group of all his friends that was like, oh yeah, I'm not surprised. He tried to do this yesterday. They were all like, what? And then there's a giant blood stain on the floor, and they just talk about how his parents came and had to see the giant blood stain because none of them cleaned it up. And then all of the friends and everything were all just kind of going through his records and stealing his stuff while his girlfriend cried.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a devastating album.
It is amazing.
Yeah, so
it's amazing
and it's as far as art goes, boy is it, art. It is made 100% to fuck with you. It's not enjoyable at all. It'll probably ruin your day for a few days and make you think differently about life, but
But if you're a true that's the risk you're willing to take if you're a true fan of art.
Yeah, it's one of those things where they're like, "Oh, art doesn't always have to make you comfortable." I regret listening to it a little bit.
I don't know why I did that voice when I said fan of art like that. I feel like you gotta kind of be a little condescending.
A little bit pretentious when you say it. It has to happen. But yeah, so it's but if you want the most unpretentious art, the most in-your-face fucking...
Sometimes you need to listen to someone else share vulnerable things in order to get your own vulnerabilities out there.
And so, if I seem a little more open and and receptive to humanity around me, it's because fucking Cokie the Clown really just bashed my balls into myself.
I mean, I want to be honest. Every time you said you're welcome, I wanted to start singing the Moana song.
What can I say except
you're welcome. I kind of want to just go through listening to this album and every other song. I throw on a song from Moana.
Do it. That might be the only way you make through it. Just go on a
huge emotional roller coaster.
Yeah. I won't lie. I listened to this album, and at some point during the weekend, I just started crying.
Dang.
I
need to do that more often.
Just fully bawling no reason.
Last time I started bawling for no reason was when I was relapsing on those fucking pills.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Just sad for no reason.
That's the way to do it. Your brain's chemicals are
suck.
Real. Yeah, they're real.
They're pieces of shit.
Bags.
Yeah, they want to fuck you over all the time.
Fuck those things.
Yeah.
So listen to Cokie the Clown if you want to go on a fucking journey.
Yeah, take a journey.
Take a
risk too. If all you listen to do is if all you're going to do is listen to pop music and you'll be empty inside. You got to listen to some real dank ass shit.
Yeah,
that's true.
Listen to some fun hollow party music sometimes, but also sometimes get fucking sad.
That's why I kind of like those plugs because the first band you mentioned was totally that
very fun,
very hollow, and then the other one is oh shit, I want to rip my eyes out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that reminds me of another song. A nice in-between between mindless pop and wanting to rip your fucking face off is another Sophie Tucker song called Benadryl.
Nice.
So, they're kind of house, but also, not dream pop, but they're very, ethereal a lot of the time.
I like that.
And Benadryl is very, the opening line is, I lost my sanity with my socks one at a time. I didn't notice, it's a very emotional song, and then there's also a weird Portuguese poem in the middle of it that's real nice.
Yeah, cool.
So get into some Sophie Tucker. It's a good time. Anything else? I'm kind of out of shit.
I mean, I don't want to do any fucking Mad Libs. That's for sure.
I really just didn't want to play Mad Libs. I kind of like how we just kind of segued nicely into plugs.
Yeah.
I mean,
man, what was
I'm
that?
Just slamming my pop socket back down.
Pop socket.
No, it was loud as fuck. I shouldn't have done that.
Sock pocket.
It's a hot socket.
Hot socket.
Well, that's what I'm going to call my dick now. The hot socket.
I call hot socket a vagina.
Oh, that makes a socket's the in-hole.
The in-hole.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know what these things are.
Don't worry. I'll tell you.
Listen to Cokie the Clown and cry a lot,
We'll learn it together.
Where are we at? It's been slightly more than an hour. That's probably enough.
Oh, okay, bye.
Wait, you got other stuff?
No, not really.
Okay,
fuck off, Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
And come back to the podcast for one episode.
Jay, come back.
Special one-off with Jay. We'll talk about...
Jay, come have dinner.
We'll talk about how... I think he likes the Kings. He has a Sacktown hat.
He is a Sacktown.
He is a fucking town of sacks.
We love you, Jay. Come to our house.
Oh, this is still on? I thought we were off the record
Not
at this
yet.
point. Well, come to our house. We'll
Still on
talk
the
about the
record.
2002 Sacramento Kings team that
All right,
almost
bye.
made it to the final.